Hey guys, it's Flat Garage here. I was gonna make a code start on this old, honestly, I don't even know what this is. You're gonna have to tell me in the comment section. I think it's like, something. I can't remember. My uncle told me what it was, but it's been so long ago. Made in Jackson, Tennessee. That's pretty neat, but I was gonna show you. It's been sitting here for a good while. And, I keep this on there just to keep the stuff out of the exhaust. But as you can see, I'm about to mow the yard, and I figured I'd make a little video on how reliable these flatheads are. But see, that's how long it's been sitting here. And also, if I can get this hood open, it's kind of a good design. You got to about rip the gas cap off. Look at this dirt dauber nest that formed while it's been sitting. So we're gonna see what happens to that. And there's a couple of little nests on it. Them babies are something else. One reason I quit kind of using this one, because I got two of them now. I haven't showed that one or this one or this big thing in a while. But this is a 98 Craftsman, I think. It might not say on here. Yeah, 1998. Well, that's the safety standards, but somewhere there it said the year on it. But it's been a pretty good one. I got it off my cousin. The one, his name's Dalton, the one that used to make videos with me. And when we got it from him, it was locked up. It was missing the this shroud right here. I found this in my building. It was also missing a breather. And it's missing the gas tank, I think. But other than that, I just put all that stuff on there and got the motor freed up, and hell, I mean, it still works pretty good. But this will go right here. It's been a good minute since I fired this thing up. Cut the fuel on, let some fuel dribble in there. I'm about to see that. But just make sure it ain't in gear. This transmission, the sad part is I had to put a different transmission in it out of a Craftsman. I don't know if I can. I was trying to remember what I did with the old one. It's a bit of a mess, as you can see, but the old one's in here somewhere, but I couldn't get the wheel off of it. Like, the wheel was seized to the axle shaft, so I ended up hitting it with a hammer, and I heated up the axle. Right here's where it got stuck at. Well, you can't see on this one, but behind that little cover there, there's normally a little C-clip, or whatever y'all want to call them, right there. And the wheel was completely seized to the shaft. Couldn't get it off. I heated it, but what ended up happening, what I was trying to get to, I smacked it with a well, not a sledgehammer, but it's a big, like, axe you'd use split wood with. I used the back of it, and when I smacked the rim, it broke the end of the transmission off. So I just ended up having to swap this one into it. And, well, the thing about this one is it's a little bit different. So I ended up, the linkage to the shifter barely worked, and the pulley size is different. So I ended up having to just, it's pretty much, this clutch don't work. It's just straight driven, because I didn't want to buy a belt for it, because it's got a few little things wrong with it. But other than that, it does pretty good. But let's see here. Give it some choke. See what happens. Uh-oh. Surely this shitty ass battery connections couldn't be it. Hold on, let me get this figured out here. Okay, so I moved them terminals around, and I realized that this thing wasn't on jump start setting. But I have a few things that I been wanting to make a video on. I just put a whole new brake line from the distribution block all the way back to the rear rubber hose. And also this little truck right here, I'd like to make some videos on it. It's a 2002 Ford Ranger, and it has 2.3 liter in it with a 5-speed. And it's got like 325,000 miles on it. But, I mean, there's really nothing wrong with it. The only thing wrong with it, really, I mean, that I would be worried about is the coolant expansion tank is a little bit short. Look. I think that solenoid went bad from setting. Alright, let's try to cross the solenoid over. Luckily, I always keep a good pair of vice grips on me. So let's see here. All I'm doing, well, let's try to show y'all. That way the ones that don't know. But there's two leads on this solenoid right here, and one of them is pretty much straight from the battery, and the other one goes straight to the starter. And what's supposed to happen is when you cut the key toward the start position, it closes this solenoid and connects these two. But I don't think that's working right, so let's give y'all a shot of the big dirt dauber nest. Well, maybe we just ain't got enough power. Let's try this again, son of a bitch. Okay, so, of course, I just realized also there's a fucking wasp nest in there. But, off camera, I just turned the key over barely, and of course it's worked, so let's try it again. Uh-oh, that wasp was like, motherfucker. Take the choke off. Hopefully I don't get stung here. Give her a little throttle. When I push the clutch in, well, shit. Actually, it does work right now. Hell, let me try this. Push clutch in, it stops the transmission. Well, damn. I don't know what changed. It used to, you couldn't even, well, that's awesome. I guess clutch does work. I'm wrong. Let's set the hood on it here and try to move it forward. This seat's probably got water in it. Oh shit. Let's try this big girl out. Come on up, girl. Holy shit. Holy shit. They say turn a little bit, or I'm about to run into that. These wheels are a little flat. I'll try and pull it out of the way so I can mow. I like how it's just pushing the front wheel. It's kind of hard to get in reverse. You kind of got to use both hands. Of course, I'm just going to pull it up here behind this yellow tub. I can. Come on up, girl. I can get it to work its way over. Guess what? One thing that was wrong with this transmission. There we go. Sorry about that. fuel off. But for setting for so long, hell far. I pulled the battery out of this one. Try that one. I guess we'll give this one a shot. This thing runs like a dream, man. Only reason this is on here is because where these stupid hoods got these damn vents in them. If you let them set out in the weather, they just pour water right down in here on the flywheel. But it's in pretty good shape. It's a little bit new. I mean, it's an old lawnmower, but it's one of the newer ones. This might have been like one of the last of this kind of body style, but maybe not. But it's actually pressurized oil system, as far as I know anyway. I mean, I'm guessing it's got a filter there. But normally, any of them that I work on, like for instance, I'll show you underneath the hood of this one. Again, well, on the other side. See, I think these are called a splash oil system or something like that. Pretty much it just, as the crankshaft goes around, on the back of the piston connecting rod, it's got like a little like sweep, and it kind of just slings it around in there. I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's the way these kind of work. But yeah, see how this one ain't got no vents in the top? This ain't the original hood to this one, but the original hood is right there, and as you can see, the whole front of it's smashed in. But let's see what this bitch does. Might need this other key. Let's see. Good old Craftsman key, rusty as can be. Let's see here. Sound like we got a loose connection. Yep, that ground's loose. Let's see here. See if we can use my trusty little vice grip to see if I can get this bitch tightened down. Of course, we got a good old never start. Never fucking works, seems like. Okay, that should be better. Probably needs jumped anyway, but let's see. Yep, of course. Everything I got's got a dead battery or flat tires. It seems to be the way it goes. But I hope the mic is working right. I've not really used this phone to make any videos. It's a iPhone 11 Pro Max, and I'm not bragging or nothing, because I paid $50 for this phone, and it's been pretty decent. But also it's been kind of a bitch, because the screen's cracked. Plus, I think the battery's going bad in it. So every now and then it just shuts off, and it starts like a black screen, and then it'll pop up the Apple logo, and it'll do that for a good while. But so far it ain't done it for a few days, which I've been keeping it topped off, like keeping it plugged up, not letting it get down below like 70%. But that's irrelevant. But anyway, that's one reason why I have another phone, but it's just not as good as quality as this one. That's why I kind of like using this one. While this is sitting here charging up in a second, I just want to show you if I can even see. If, of course, there's a wasp. It's a wasp. You can't really see from under here, but I'll show you from up front, I guess, if I can. Still the same old truck. Never really changed anything on it. Still got the old door panels. You can see this piece is starting to come undone a little bit, but it's been a pretty good old truck. As long as you can keep gas in it, this damn thing, it always seems like it starts. But yeah, if you guys that don't know, this is a 302 two-barrel motorcraft with a C6 transmission. It's got a 9-inch in the rear and a Dana 44, I think, in the front. But anyway, right down here, you can see that brand new brake line. I ran that from this front box right here. I don't know, I think that's a distribution block. But anyway, run it from there all the way back to the back, because the original one ended up snapping in half. Well, it didn't snap in half. It like there was a hole in the side of it, so you know, it's pretty much snapped in half. But shut the hood on this. But it's always been a pretty good truck. And then this old girl, let me see, I got my keys. Let's see here. It's got this newer style key in it. It's got a damn, I ain't used to nothing having a, I forgot what it's called, a chip in it. But I cleaned the interior up a little bit. It still needs the seats, need cleaned. But other than that, it's in pretty good shape overall. Look how many miles this old girl's put on her. 351. I think I said 325, but 351. And this transmission, I mean, I know you can't feel it, but like it's crazy. It has like hardly any play in any of the gears. I mean, of course, reverse, but it's crazy. Like, normally some of them, I've been in some of them that's like this in every gear. But this one's nice and tight. I don't know if the transmission's been replaced or not, but if it ain't, damn, it's a good transmission. But let me show you under the hood real quick. Something else I learned on these is they have an aluminum hood. The hood's super light, but you can see here, 2.3 liter. That's about all I know about it. But this is what I was talking about. The overflow. Well, that's pretty much the top of the radiator. It don't have a regular radiator cap. It's got this box with the pressurized lid on it, but it just barely leaks. But as you can see, it's still got fluid in it. But there we go. And this old girl, I know I've only made like one video on this, but it's an extended cab, 1986 model. Let's get this bitch unlocked. It's pretty decent. I like it. It's got a little bit of a dash crack situation, but honestly, I don't mind it. I mean, the seats are faded, and the door panels have a little bit on it, and the truck has a little bit of fade on it. So to me, it blends in. If I had money one day, yeah, I would like to, well, I don't know. I hate them overlays, but if I could get like a genuine nice dash pad, then I would definitely put it in here. But other than that, it needs the seats redone. Well, not redone, but dyed, which, hell, it would probably be better just to redo them. But these are really nice seats. They seem to hold up good. I mean, it's literally got like this one little spot right here, and it's got 171 on it. Another thing I did is put a tachometer in it. It didn't come with one from the factory, but I figured since this one is able to be able to swap one in without really doing anything, so I just went ahead and did that. Because my 80 model over there, it doesn't even have a spot for a tachometer. But this one, it's got all the wiring for it, but it just didn't have the little piece there. But other than that, the only thing I've done in this truck is changed the fluids on it. I thought I locked my keys in my truck. I've changed the transmission fluid, put a new filter, put a new pan gasket. I've put like probably 4 or 5 distributors in it. I really want to get a relocation kit for this TFI module, because mine, well, from like 85, well, I can't remember the years. I think it's from like a certain year there. I think it's 85, because I'm pretty sure they went to fuel injection in about 85. But where this is 86, it's kind of like the middle year between a bull nose and a brick nose. But anyway, I've replaced that distributor a few times. I'd love to get that relocation kit, like I was saying, put it over here somewhere where it's a little bit cooler. I've replaced all the belts. Let's see here. I've replaced all the cooling hoses. I had this one blow out on me going to work. The only one I haven't replaced is the lower hose, which I need to, but I just kind of didn't because it's kind of down there. It always has fluid in it, and it should be good for a little bit longer. Oh, I put a brand new radiator in it. This is for a 460. It's a little bit thicker radiator, and this truck stays ice cold no matter what. I took it to Georgia like probably 5 or 6 times. I've took it to Alabama once, and then shoot far. I mean, I've drove it a good distance, but it had 130 something on it when I got it. Now it's got 170. So I put quite a bit of miles on it, but really the only thing I've had trouble with is, which I didn't have trouble with them, but it was kind of a necessity thing. Let's see if I can show you. I replaced both front rubber hoses, and when doing that, I ended up breaking off the end of the original hose. It goes to the back there. So I ended up putting a brand new brake line. Actually, not on this side, on this side. Let's see if I can show you. I put a brand new brake line running from this wheel all the way to the distribution block again. And other than that, I've put tires on it, and I drove it. I put front brakes on it. But other than that, I mean, it's been a really good truck. Show you the other side here. This has, I think this is the original paint. And what's happened over here is I'm pretty sure that it ended up getting hit or something right in here. Or maybe it had a dent. Because I can see like Bondo work, but if you press on it, and before I bought this truck, I went around it with a magnet pecking on it. Because my other truck had a lot of rust issues, and this one, of course, when I first bought it, it didn't have none of this, and just from, I don't really know, it's bothering me really bad, but it started right there. It started out looking like this. I really just need to brush that off there, sand it, and clear coat it for the time being, so I don't want it to get any worse than it already kind of is. But other than that, it literally don't have hardly no rust on it. The only rust is on the passenger side door right here below this trim piece. And I mean, it's got a couple scrapes right through here, but other than that, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, honestly, I don't think it's ever really had any body work done to it. I mean, it's really nice for what I've got. I forgot I put a dual exhaust on it, and I would love to redo it because to me it's really too much or too little of a pipe. But it does have true duals all the way forward. I'll try to show you. Might as well show you that spot right here while I'm on this side. But anyway, I'll show you on this side. It's really clean. And the frame is really nice on this truck, but it's literally just straight into 2 glass packs all the way from the front. Oh shoot. But yeah, enough of that. Well, shoot. For people that's been here a good long while, I was going to show you the old Sentra. It's been a really good car. It's got a little bit of weight reduction coming in, but this thing does have like 300 and something thousand on it. I ended up having to rig up the feeler neck. Try to show you. Well, you can't see it from here, but I ended up having to cut it, put a piece of metal pipe in there, and put rubber hose on either side of it because the feeler neck rusted out on it. But other than that, that thing's been really good. Had to put a cool pack on it. But let's see what this bitch does now. Hopefully it's charged up enough. There we go. Yeah, this thing runs so good. Really, the main reason that one got parked is because the deck on it. Well, this one's off of my other one in there, but the spindles on that deck were bad, but I ended up pulling the spindles out of my deck and putting in that other one because my deck was broke right here. I think you can see that. And it was causing the cut in this little hole. It's causing the cut to be all weird. So let's pull this one up. You can see the front wheel. I'll tell you more about that here in a minute when I get it shut off. But I also swapped the front axle out of this into mine because look at that. The axle's literally twisted. And the bushing in here is completely blown out. And hell, the axle's split right there. It's really just whoever welded this top weld right here holding the whole thing on. But it's got a lot of play in it. But this one I really just use as a little yard tractor, pretty much like, well, these two are my main two right now. This one needs some front tires and the back tires. Like I said, everything's got a dead battery and flat tires, but that's the way this big behemoth is. But yeah, I don't know, I just kind of want to do an update video on the big pile of stuff right here. But shoot for, just let me know what you want to see in the comment section of the stuff I've showed you. And I want to start making consistent videos again. I've really missed it. I mean, it's been a long while, but yeah, let me get to mowing here, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I might make another video, who knows. But yeah, I appreciate y'all's support. See you guys in the next one.